Well, the U.S. Senate passed a spending bill early this morning, preventing a government shutdown. The deal was agreed to just after the midnight deadline, and we'll see the government continue for at least 3 months, but it didn't include a debt ceiling increase the President-elect Donald Trump had demanded. Our Tricia Kindleman is on this story for us. So passing the deadline, even still right down to the wire, but they got a deal.
Yeah, it was a nail-biter to say the least, Linda. But like you said, it did make its way through the House and through the Senate. Just after that deadline, it is expected to be on Joe Biden's desk today, where the anticipation is that he will sign off on that quite quickly. So that will help to avoid any closure or shutdown of that American government. It is, a slightly slimmed down temporary government spending plan that has been put into place. It does include a number of spending measures, though, including more disaster aid funding, about $100 billion there. It also has some funding and supports for American farmers, about $9 billion, $10 billion there. And there is also some funding that was committed to the rebuild project that is currently replacing the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Maryland that we know that collapsed earlier in this year. So there were a few different parts of this that were sort of tense. There was a number of spots where they were hoping to see some more concessions in, but at this point, this was the best way to avoid a shutdown of a number of government services. It would have prevented national parks from operating. It would have had a real impact on the travel industry as well at this time of year, seeing FAA, things like that impacted. So, good news all around for many of those government employees too, Linda, who will continue to see their paychecks over the next while as well.
So a sigh of relief for many, for sure. But there was potentially going to be a deal earlier this week, and that was prevented. What prevented that from happening?
Well, really, at the end of the day, Linda, it comes down to incoming President Donald Trump and his advisor, if you will, Elon Musk. We've heard him referred to as a number of different things. The efficiencies are, he's expected to be a part of the Department of Efficiency, but does not at this point hold an official position in Washington. But Donald Trump had on Wednesday started to voice his displeasure, saying that he felt like the Democrats were giving up too much in this deal. And then Elon Musk began to post on social media. And after that, that was where the deal fell apart, and it led to this very, very late deal being made. Now, political insiders are saying that this could be a bit of an indicator of things to come, as we know that Donald Trump will be back in office in January. Let's take a listen to this.
Until Elon Musk stepped in and decided to blow the whole thing up, and then Trump followed in his wake. So I guess one winner could be seen as Musk, in that he was able to demonstrate that he has tremendous influence over Republican politicians and Republican politics coming in. And I think in terms of losers, one is the incoming president-elect Donald Trump, because he was very much reactive in this situation.
And now we should note that there were 2 government shutdowns under Donald Trump during his first term in office. But now at least he has so far avoided one on his, he resumes his time in office coming up in January, Linda.
Thanks for this, Tricia. That's the CBC's Tricia Kindleman.